Update 6.2? And when does Sorcerer's Tower and Shuroryu Tower make their way to MK Mobile? Let's begin. Firstly, what is the next tower going to be? I've been asked this a lot, and I'm going to answer it right now. The next tower is going to be Sorcerers, and when is it starting? January 22nd. Straight to the point, guys. 30 days, and a couple days later, I think it's about on the 31st of January, is when Sorcerer's Tower Fatal will start. So Sorcerer Tower Normal and Fatal. Are these towers worth playing? Fuck no. Sorcerer's Tower is a confusing one, and here's why. Because they didn't update the rewards, and the tower itself is really boring. The fights are really generic. I don't know if they changed the tower just yet, but if they didn't, I'd say it's not worth playing. And they can't have made it more difficult, right? If they're gonna just add one reward to the reward pool, they can't make it more difficult. So the only thing that's different is you get MK1 Shang Tsung on the Fatal now. That's it. The normal is the same. The Fatal is just that you get MK1 Shang Tsung, but they removed MK11 Shang Tsung from the reward pool. So honestly, not the biggest upgrade of all time, but hey, at least it is a newer character. And Shuroryu Tower, when will that be starting? Shuroryu Tower will be starting on February 26th, and that'll be the normal as well. We'll have to wait another week to get the Fatal. I'm not excited for that, guys. But it makes more sense, because what is it right now? It's the winter. It's been the winter. I guess they don't want to drop Shuroryu Tower only a month after December. Makes sense. And now, let's talk about Update 6.2. When is it coming? Well, first off, pause. Don't say it like that. It's coming whenever it wants to. Alright, listen. Leaks, I just cannot buy them anymore. Yeah, right? Most of the time the leaks are very off. But what I saw leaked the other day was that the update was going to be extremely soon. Like one of the fastest rolling updates ever. So like from one update to the next, only a 2-month wait. I don't think so. I guess nothing's out of the realm of possibility. What are the things that are going to be in Update 6.2? Well, first off, the most interesting thing before you talk about any character, before you talk about brutalities, anything like that, a new difficulty to the crypt mode. That is what is being rumored, is that there is going to be a new difficulty to the crypt mode, and it'll be called like Master or like Expert mode, something of that nature, but it'll be above the Elder tier, so it won't be in between. It'll be a more difficult mode in the crypt. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully the rewards are double or even triple the normal Elder difficulty, and I hope it's still 1 floor, because I'm not doing 2 again. I'm not doing 3 again. Let's talk about characters. This is the one you're after. What's going to be the next character in MK Mobile? And I think it's going to be MK1 Sub-Zero. It just makes sense. He's the final piece of the puzzle. They've added practically every normal MK1 character. Smoke was kind of the really type of character they added. But we're going to go straight back to it, and it's going to be Sub-Zero. They're going to finish off the normal lineup of characters, and then we'll get some crazy ones. I feel like, you know, Rain, Johnny Cage, Raiden, those types of characters. Now Raiden typically is not a rare character, but there's so many of them that I don't think they wanted to add him first, but we're still gonna get him most likely, definitely. But Sub-Zero is the easiest guess. If it's not Sub-Zero, what will be the next character? Well, I think Noob Saibot is a good guess. MK1 Noob Saibot is very well possible. Psych. How many Noob Saibots are there? What can they do with Noob Saibot? Have they pretty much exhausted Noob Saibot? They have to come up with a brand new passive again for him. MK11 Noob Saibot already has one of the best passives for a Noob Saibot character. So can they really just outdo MK11 Noob Saibot? Good question. Darkest Night Noob Saibot as well. Can they really just outdo him? We'll have to see. But I don't think it's going to be MK1 Noob. MK1 Rain would be pretty interesting at this point. I hope they give him a skin. the skin from the DLC story, the latest one actually. The Otherworld Rain is my favorite Rain, period. He kind of died like a pussy. If the developers are ready to throw a curveball at us, MK1 Katana will be the next MK1 character. Now, can you imagine Sindel, Melina, and Katana all on the same team? Beautiful, the beautiful woman team. When she's not in her blood-sucking demon form, she can be okay. It'd be nice if we get some DLC characters, but let's be real, MK1's lineup of DLC characters was massively disappointing this time around. The best one they had was Ghostface, and I think they lost their chance of adding that one anytime soon. We're gonna have to wait till next Halloween, and goddamn, I'm not going to get over that. What about side characters? I think the next side character is going to be potentially another Onslaught character. Typically, I would say another Onslaught character is not going to happen because they usually add 3 to a team and then they're done. For every new gold teams they create, they add 3 to a team and then they're done. But Onslaught was received pretty well, I would say. It's not as hated as a lot of the other teams. Like a Denian Blood team didn't get a lot of love because it's such a confusing team. They barely work together. It just so happens that Adenia Blood Rain and Adenia Blood Katana kind of had some synergy. But again, every Outworld character has synergy with Adenia Blood Rain. So it was strange. Starting off with Onslaught Baraka. Do I think he's coming? Well, Timka, this is good artwork, but I don't think he is on the list for characters to come. Baraka already has his best form, and that's Lizard. You can't change that. Sorry. Onslaught Johnny Cage. This is very possible. I would not be surprised if Onslaught Johnny Cage is the next Onslaught character. But I don't want another Johnny Cage. We have plenty. Alright? Get your nut-sucking, ball-crushing fantasy out of here. Onslaught Melina. Nah. Don't want her. That was not the best one to pick, alright? There are better Melinas to pick, but I don't think we're going to get another Melina. And I kind of hope not. If we get another Melina, it just needs to be MK11, okay? We don't need Onslaught Melina. And if they use Onslaught Melina as an excuse to add MK11, screw you, developers. You will add an MK11 Melina or it's nothing, okay? I'm not taking this halfsies. I told you. Onslaught Noob Saibot, again, no. Onslaught Quan Chi, it looks way too similar to the new MK1 Quan Chi, honestly. But it's possible because we haven't had a more updated Quan Chi look in a very long time. So yeah, maybe they'll just throw Onslaught Quan Chi and just call it a day. Onslaught Sonya Blade, this is the biggest never happens, never will happen thing. So nah, nope. Onslaught Raiden. Now, if you see my last couple of videos, you'll know I'm a sucker for Raiden. I am a sucker for the original Raiden, the OG. Out of all Onslaught Raidens, this is the most likely one. If they were ever to get a Raiden, this is where it would be. Every other Raiden looks the exact same as what we have in the game. But this right here is MK9 Raiden. The coolest looking Raiden, period. And I don't care what anyone says. Dark Raiden is awesome. Alright, don't get me wrong. I love me some Dark Raiden. But nothing beats the OG classic MK9 Raiden, okay? But as for other side characters, I don't know. Just another MK1 character or a brand new team. I think we might just get a new gold team. Maybe we'll get more additions to previous gold teams. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what kind of direction they want to go in regarding a second type of character. And if they do create a new team, that's going to be weird. That's going to be so weird. I wouldn't be opposed to it if we get more characters similar to Darkest Night Noob Saibot. That'd be okay if we just get more cool, crazy skins. As for friendships, I believe we're just going to get a Spawn friendship or some new character friendship we don't already have. Sindel, Spawn, we're just gonna get something like that, okay? I'm just gonna say Sindel and Spawn because I want to be shooting for the best. And Jax needs to happen actually. Let me swap Sindel out for Jax. Spawn and Jax. All right, Jax friendship needs to happen. That's all I have for predictions on update 6.2. I don't have in-depth leaks because I can't even find where I initially saw a 6.2 leak, but I remember some of the things on it. So this is like a combination of my own thoughts, but also some quote-unquote leaks. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe if you are new. And yeah, peace out.